Hey guys, in today's video we will be giving another update on the PICO tank. Just a small update with a few of the things I picked up, so stay tuned. So as you can see on the screen, here's my Conch snail. And I recently just scraped the glass a little bit and some of the film algae landed on this redacted shroom. And here's a little bit sped up footage of him cleaning it off the shroom, which is pretty cool. You can see him move his little elephant trunk. And yeah, he's doing a pretty good job. He's a joy to watch. I never get tired of watching this guy. And I definitely recommend that everyone who can to get a conch snail because yeah, it's pretty entertaining. Here's some quick footage of PICIU. I think his colors have really been brightening up lately over the past like 2 months or so. He's getting pretty big and he eats a lot. He's eating like a little pig. And he's definitely getting a little rounder. So yeah, still the boss of the tank. So yeah, I plan on getting him a friend soon. Hopefully within the next month. I'm just waiting on a sale at one of my LFS. So yeah, hopefully he doesn't feel too lonely right now. Here's one of the guys you don't see too often. This is my Nasarius snail. They're known to be like zombie snails because they come out for food whenever they sense in the water. So yeah, he's searching pretty hard right now. Here is one of the original sexy shrimp that I bought when I first started the tank. So I read that females tend to grow bigger than males, so I think it's safe to say that this is my female here. Honestly, kind of hard to tell since she's always been kind of big, but her like abdomen has been pretty big, so maybe we're in for a surprise with some baby sexy shrimp in the future. Here are the other two, I'm just gonna call them males for now. On this red rockflower anemone, I noticed that they both tend to stay at the lower part of the tank while the female kind of sits on the Duncan all day. Thankfully, I haven't seen any of the sexy shrimp try to eat or damage my corals, so yeah, they're behaving pretty well. I also recently took a chunk out of my nano tank. If you see that little hole, it came from this little frag plug holder that has some GSP growing on it, so I decided to peel it off, as you can see here on my finger, and place it into the PICO tank. Yeah, moving on, we have a little top-down view of the tank so far. The rocks are starting to finally fill up with some new additions I got. I'll talk about those in a bit. Here's a quick look at the sand bed. Zoas are growing really nicely. You can see some babies already. You can see the two small sexy shrimps down there on the red one. And yeah, I'm still shook about how well the Zoa has been keeping its color. I really like the pink and the yellow. And it even has some nice speckles. The other two frags have been growing really well. Moving on to the left side of the tank. On the other chaos plug, you can see that we're running into a slight algae problem with I think it's hair algae. Here's a quick look at the hairy mushroom that I just bought. The 3 Rhodactis on my sand bed that's been there, and finally you guys can take a look at the golden mushroom quote unquote that I bought not too long ago. And here's the purple monster Zoa frag, or not even a frag, just a single polyp that I put here not too long ago. It looks like it's splitting, but I've never seen a Zoa split before. So currently none of the Trocus snails, Astrea snails, or my conch eats this hair algae. So I was thinking about the options of what to put inside this tank. I could go with the emerald crab, but emerald crabs are sometimes not reef safe and I'm scared they'll eat my shrimp. So I was gonna try my hands at a cowrie. Here's a few close-ups of the Zoas that I have. For those of you that are new and haven't seen my other videos, this was called a Sakura Sunrise. You can see where I got the sunrise name from. This blue one right here is the Worldwide Corals AOI. It's blue with like a yellow mouth. And on the left here we have these green ones called Rastos. They're pretty popular in the hobby and most people have them in their collection. I actually added this third shrimp not too long ago. Ever since his addition, these two have been best friends basically. They're always on the same rock flower, the same rock, the same coral, always next to each other, so I'm not sure if that means they're mated, but yeah, they're just best friends for now. Oh yeah, one odd thing that I have noticed, that if you have shrimp or crabs, you notice that they molt every once in a while. My core banded shrimp molts like every month, but but I have not seen a single molt from both of these sexy shrimp nor the female, so I'm kind of curious on when they'll molt. If you own a few, please let me know in the comments what you have observed so far. Here's a closer look at this pineapple tree coral. To be honest, I used to not really care for softies, but ever since I watched this one episode of Fragbox, if you know who they are, shout out to Fragbox, he had this one blue pineapple coral that really caught my eye, so I'm glad that I have this frag. This is one of the new frags I picked up. It's just a candy cane coral, about 2 heads, almost one splitting, I guess you can call it. We're back to bald toadstool and Duncan still as always. I've noticed that I do have a lot of green inside the tank. So the green Duncan, there's 2 green corals, and also I'm adding GSP on the right side, so a lot of green. I'm hoping to buy some other corals, probably different colors. This is the other frag I picked up this weekend for 10 bucks. It's a small frag of this Galaxia. At first glance, you may think it's GSP, but it's actually a green hairy mushroom. They both look kind of similar with the green and like purple base, but they're different. Excuse the quality, but I finally got a video of the pom-pom crab coming out. He's eating right here. I needed to scrape my glass, but I didn't want to scare him away, so sorry about that, guys. But yeah, that wraps up our video for today. This is the front view of the tank. Everything's growing kind of nicely on the sand bed. Can't say there's much progress on the rocks itself, but hopefully we see some things growing. If you guys don't know, I'm moving soon in like May, so hopefully I don't have to tear down this tank, and I think it'll be pretty easy to carry over. Maybe I'll try to look for those like PICO all-in-one tanks that have like a chamber in the back that could make things a little easier. But yeah, that's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give a thumbs up, please like and subscribe, help me out with the algorithm. For some reason, YouTube stopped pushing my videos, so for those of you that keep tuning in and watching, I would like to thank you guys a lot. Hopefully I get pushed back soon, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.